Well guys, it's time for another review. I'm just about to see The Disaster Artist. So I'm just gonna waltz in here and buy a ticket. And then once I get out, I will review it. Because I want to do it nice and fresh. I think it'll be pretty funny. We'll see. So I'll see you guys later. Alright guys, so I just got out of the room, not the room, but The Disaster Artist, obviously the movie based on The Room, and it was absolutely just crazy. Definitely, I don't even think that you need to have seen The Room honestly, I thought from right when the movie opened, I didn't even see James Franco. I mean, I don't know what it is, but he did such a good job in this movie. I think he might actually win an Oscar for it. For me, as someone who knows about, James Franco for a good solid 15 years. And I saw, his brother plays, the Greg character, and if anything, I see more of, although he was good too, but I mean, he wasn't like, he didn't have the harder role. So I'm gonna get some 2Js. But let's just, if I had to say what I would give the movie, I would say a solid, honestly, a 10 out of 10, because it just nailed everything in how you could expect, how weird he is and everything. And it is over there. Yeah.
Thank you.
It's really like a tour de force performance from Franco. I never saw Franco in the role. It's crazy. He blended in this role like a chameleon. And I don't even know. I always made fun of The Room, like, in that funny way, and I guess sort of did everybody during the premiere, like in real life. Although I don't know how accurate everything is in the movie, but the people just started having like fun with the movie. Like, it's just so bad, it's comedic. And I guess that's the point of it. I might need to sit through the whole movie eventually. I don't know, but it's coming from someone who also, I did a short film, but I can't film that comedic style. It's just impossible. Like, I'm more of a horror person. But anyway, guys, that's my short review. I just give it a 10 out of 10. It was very entertaining. It went quick, very quick. And I'm gonna go get some food. Y'all know what that's from. Classic Styx, Mr. Roboto. I was actually planning on going to the mall, but for some unknown reason, I just got like some sort of weird stomach ache. I mean, I did just order food, but it's almost like, I don't know if you guys have ever gotten really hungry. Like, I didn't eat for a good, this person's backing up. Anyway, I didn't eat for like a whole, maybe 2.5 hours. I had some chips. They're actually called like voodoo chips. They're actually really good. And so basically, there's a nice Maserati right here. It's got some weird Soto Zero tires. I've never heard of those. Anyway, I was really planning on going to the mall, but you know what? I only got like 4 hours of sleep, and I knew I was going to see this movie today. I just wanted to check it off my bucket list, so to speak. And it's really a good movie. I'm trying to think if I can think of anything else to make you guys see it, but it's just a very strange phenomena, this movie, The Room, because it's technically just so terrible. And it's weird because, you know, when I first saw a few clips of The Room, I was like, I really was just puzzled at, like, why does anybody even talk about this movie? Like, why? I've seen movies that are equally as bad, but, you know, nobody talks about them. They're just, it's actually, like, the quality of acting in it was so bizarre. And I think it's almost like someone's trying to do something and they fail so miserably on every level that, you know, the movie just took on, you know, it definitely was funny in such a terrible way. But if you actually set out to make a comedy like that, you probably would fail, and then it would just look like bad. So I think it's like, I don't know, it's almost like, you know, when some, you know, like an actor just has the it factor. Well, Tommy had the it factor in complete garbage, which is just as hard apparently to get, because, you know, most of his acting in The Room actually to me looked like it wasn't even recorded live. It looked like he did all his dialogue after the fact, because the lip syncing was a little weird, and you know, his accent just was so bizarre at the time. I don't know how much of the dialogue he had to go in and dub later, because maybe maybe the mics weren't picking up his dialogue or whatever. You know, I'm not pretending like I know what goes in or went into The Room completely, because, you know, some of it's shrouded in some sort of mystery. But I just feel like, you know, when I shot my short film Unrest, I didn't have the option of going back in and really, you know, reshooting a bunch of stuff. So if I didn't like something, I mean, that was it. So I don't know if he felt like that or not, but he, you know, I also didn't have $6 million. I had no budget, and even with no budget, I had better acting than in that movie. So, like I said, I mean, there's a talent in the movie of somehow having such bad acting. It's that in itself is a talent, because, you know, if you go into a movie and you're trying to act, you can be worse than them in the fact that, you know, some people just get really awkward on camera. Like, I mean, I'm filming myself now so I can talk to you guys, but it'd be a whole different ball game, let me tell you, if I was actually like shooting a scene in a serious movie and I was trying to act or memorize lines. There's a complete difference. I would come off as really bad and really fake. And if I did do it, I think the only time that I could actually act decently would be if I was filming myself and there was nobody around. So I mean, that's how you know you're a good actor or not. Like, if you can just, you know, just put everything out there with people around and you don't care. Hold it steady, Bob. Yeah, I mean, if you guys think you can act better than Tommy in that movie, just, you could do a test. Just have someone film you and then watch it back and see how bad you are or how good you are. I don't know. The problem with acting is that the good acting is what looks 100% natural. Like, good acting is no acting. That's the thing. And like James Franco doing Tommy is actually too good. It's too good for Tommy, because Tommy was so bad. And when James is acting like Tommy, it's more like James Franco is acting so good to do this, you know, over the top guy who was over the top in real life. So it's bizarre. There's levels to it, whereas Tommy was just basically being himself. So I don't know, guys. It's really a must see just for the acting from James Franco, honestly. All right, I'm gonna stop filming so I don't crash, and I'm gonna edit this video and get this review up ASAP, guys. Later.